It's a moment that I know many of us have been waiting for a long time. The turning point when people and places across England finally begin to take back control over the things that matter to them. When our proud towns and cities are given the powers they need to drive growth and raise living standards as part of this government's plan for change, I was delighted to stand alongside Keir as he announced our plan just over a week ago. It's a plan for putting more money in people's pockets, a plan for putting politics back in the service of working people, a plan for stability, investment and reform, not chaos, austerity and decline, and it's a plan that will deliver a decade of national renewal. But under the Conservatives, devolution has often meant that creating a patchwork of individual deals benefiting some parts of the country, while other parts have missed out. Well, no more. With our plan for change, we're turning the page on an economy that hoards potential and a politics that hoards power. It's time for a completely new way of governing, one that unites public and private sectors at all levels of government, business and unions and the whole of civil society in a shared purpose. And we're serious about this. Within days of the election, one of the first things the Prime Minister and I did was welcome the England mayors to Downing Street. We can't bring about the change and the national renewal that we were elected to deliver without them. That's why I'm wasting no time in handing more powers and the skills for those people with skin in the game to drive real sustained change for every region. Devolution will no longer be agreed by the whim of a minister in Whitehall. It will now be default in our constitution. We're moving away from an ad hoc system and towards a simpler and more ambitious framework for devolution. We will make it clear which powers go with which type of authority. We will bring new efficiency and accountability to local and regional government, and we will truly empower the local champions who understand their area, its identity, its strengths, and how to harness them. It sounds simple, but it's never been done. But ultimately, our aim is mayoral devolution over areas of genuine strategic scale, and to create strategic authorities as a new tier of local government to give our cities and regions a bigger voice. And we will facilitate a bold programme of unitarisation, creating simpler, sustainable structures and more accountable politicians. On top of this, Whitehall won't interfere unnecessarily in local decision-making. There is really no good reason for ministers to sign off cattle grids or new cycle lanes. We have an economy that hoards potential and a politics that hoards power. So our devolution revolution will deliver the greatest transfer of power from Whitehall to our communities in a generation, empowering those communities to realise their potential.